It's week 1 of the National Football League, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Pats and the Bengals coming up next.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Well, Brock, we saw week 1 begin on Thursday night, and now 2 more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Ewart, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to week 1 across the different seasons. And whether it was high school or college or pro, it was the same feeling. Right? It was hope springs eternal. Even though it's the fall and the calendar's turned and it's week 1, you're so hopeful of what lies ahead.
It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. And bringing them out in his 4th season since arriving as the #1 overall pick back in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence has had a remarkable career. Over 50 starts in high school and a winner all the way along. A national champion and 3-year starter at Clemson, and really a starter from day 1 after the first pick in the draft in Jacksonville. The key for Trevor at this level, though, is to do it season in and season out. That's what the greats before him have done. The Bradys, the Mannings, the #1 picks of the past. If you want to become a great and you want to take your game to another level, you got to do it year in and year out.
And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. Lawrence looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Lawrence in the pistol. Into traffic, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's Henry on the option. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Another run for Henry. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Lawrence now off the play action. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
That one splits the uprights, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. Leading them out, a man in his 13th NFL season and rising quickly up the career leaderboards, Russell Wilson.
Kate, Russell Wilson's one of the NFL's most experienced quarterbacks. He's also one of the winningest quarterbacks, even with a couple bumps in the road in Denver. Remember, over that decade in Seattle with Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom, there wasn't a quarterback that won more games in the history of the league over the first 10.
He's got it, complete. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And we're all knotted up. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Return coming from the 6. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. New England taking the field. Its second series of the game coming up. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. Dump off complete to his running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense to the line for second down. Out of the gun, Henry. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's going to be a pickup of about 2. That leaves him with 3rd and 9. Lawrence working from the gun. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it'll be Bengals football. Wilson on 1st and 10. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Connects with Montgomery. And he'll get it up to the 44. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun, it's Wilson. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Taking the handoff, now Wilson. And he will go down. The Patriots make the play. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Pats will take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. They'll send him over right. This is Henry on 2nd. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he's brought down for a loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Rigoberto Sanchez on the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Russ now from the gun. Fires over the middle. Caught. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st down. Here's Russ. Got Williams, and it's complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. On play action now, Wilson. They left him wide open. It's complete. He's got it in the red zone. That goes for 36 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Throwing again. Here's Wilson. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 9-yard line.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. Running it with David Montgomery. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Third and goal, Wilson. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Starting from the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Patriots and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
On second down, here's Henry again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Able to find Smith-Schuster here. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A gain of 4 for them, and that sets up 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Bryce Hall picks it. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting at the 10. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Patriots offense all set to go. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Straight ahead they go with Piron. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Complete over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
At the 31-yard line.
A give up the gut to Montgomery. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Tight end in motion right. On first down, it's Wilson. It's taken in by Williams. And he'll get it up to the 44. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. Wilson now off the play action. He puts everything behind this one. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
The Patriots running their offense out there. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The drive begins with Henry. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Lawrence looking to throw. Patrick with the catch. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. That's complete to Juju. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a New England first down. Lawrence in the pistol. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Lawrence throwing here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Begins his return at the 16. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And it'll be their football. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. They gave one away on their first drive of the season. Now it's time to get one back with a touchdown on drive number 2.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Throwing again is Russ. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And 4th and 4 coming up.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
It's fielded at the 14. He manages 13 on this punt return. And they're going to take over possession. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Handoff headed right to Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Pickup of 7 yards on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Patriots pushing for a score before the break. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Lawrence to throw. Henry on the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Hauled in by Godwin. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Lawrence working from the gun. He'll get this to Henry. And they make the tackle at the 38. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10, it's Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They'll come up 1st and 10. State. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. That's taken in by Henry. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights, and they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. He'll throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome aboard to you and Brock. And to you at home as we take you around the NFL here on NFL Kickoff Weekend 2024. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was the visiting Steelers who were able to walk away with the road victory. DeAndre Hopkins, a touchdown catch in the victory. Next, we head up to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Tennessee Titans. Patrick Mahomes, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. In the first half, we saw a strong performance out of the veteran quarterback, Russell Wilson. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Bengals and Russell Wilson headed back to the field now. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Wilson now from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it'll be 2nd down. Montgomery gets it from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Russ now from the gun. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And you and I both know, Brock, they, like so many teams in this league, fans of establishing the run to begin a football game. Well, I'm looking at my watch, I'm looking up at the scoreboard. We're some time into this one now, and they still haven't been able to establish it against this defense.
Yeah, kind of like when we walk into a defensive meeting room and sit with the D coordinator, and what is his #1 premise each and every week? Stop the run. Stop the run.
Yep.
Because, you know, if you create that kind of imbalance and you take away the run, you have a chance of playing pretty good defense like they've done.
First down throw, Lawrence. And that catch is made down the right sideline. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Out of the gun, Lawrence. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Motioning him from the slot right. Now Lawrence on the play fake. He's on. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. On comes Dustin Hopkins to try this field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Shotgun snap for Wilson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Patriots returning their offense and this running back to the field. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Lawrence now off the play action. Fires down the middle, and it is caught. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. This is complete to Patrick. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Trying down the middle with Henry. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Juke the defender. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a New England 1st down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They'll run here with Henry. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. Give him 4 on that play. So now they've got 2nd and goal. Now it's a bootleg for him. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 3rd quarter lead. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Bengals 21. Justin Hopkins.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. First down, here's Russ. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Wilson. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Quick hitter complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the Patriots 25-yard line.
Russ looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Nice work here sliding down after some excellent running and a nice gain. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 3rd quarter lead. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Return starts at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Patriots and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8. Lawrence working from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And that is where they'll start the next drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now here's Russ. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing again is Russ. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Rush coming for Wilson. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Russ is cooking again. He gets this one to McLaurin. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Throwing again. Here's Wilson. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 23-yard line.
Sticking in the air with Wilson. Complete. It's McLaurin. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
5 yards gain on the play. That's another Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Once more, it's Wilson. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Wilson to throw again. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. First down throw, Lawrence. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And it's going to be second down. Running this with Henry. He breaks the tackle. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Third down, 1 yard to go. Running once more with Henry. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Kid, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained him for minimal yardage, but it was going to be tough to stop him from getting a first down as close as they were to the sticks.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Third and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. The Bengals and Terry McLaurin ready for another look on offense. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Wilson with it on first. They did it! He made the interception! Reek Woolen with the INT. And forget the interception, he makes this a pick-six touchdown. You get a pick-six, you get a pick-six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick-six a multiple highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Bengals ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Wilson. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw from Wilson. Fires over the middle, caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Russ now from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So out now comes the punter. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Patriots will be backed up pretty deep to start the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. This is complete to Patrick. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. That's taken in by Samuel. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. So they'll decline this and take the result.
That penalty is declined.
Bass on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Has this at the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The New England offense running out now. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Henry on the option. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a New England 1st down. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Going with King Henry here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Looking to throw. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Now we'll give up the middle to Piron. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. Pat Surtain has it. Hits the 20. And he's going to go. It's a big 6. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth-quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Their offense ready to take the field now. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Lawrence in the pistol. Gets this one to Patrick. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down. Now to throw. And he finds a seam down the middle, complete. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots now within one score in the fourth. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard.
Patriots 38.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation, yep.
That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll run again with Montgomery. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. 3rd and 4 coming up now. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And they'll kneel this down.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Running on 2nd with Montgomery. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. And he's going to take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.